Hi everyone, Scrappy Kathy here with a makeup version of Challenge Accepted, the series that I do with Shannon Allor, otherwise known as She's Crafty, or on Instagram, She's Crafty20. And Shannon and I are doing the Scrap-a-Sketch Friday sketches this month, and I will be on time with my Thursday one. I'm going to do the December 15th and December 22nd ones on the same day. These will come out on let's see, when will they come out? I guess they'll come out on, I'm doing them on Tuesday. Why not one Tuesday afternoon and one Wednesday afternoon? I have other series coming out in the mornings on those days, so we'll do it that way. And then the one on the 29th will actually come out at 6 a.m. Eastern on the 29th. We'll see how that works out. So for today's, I'm using this lovely sketch. Has a couple pattern paper pieces behind the photo, some embellishment clusters, and then a frame coming out. And she's got her title and journaling. I'm going to have another photo there. And there's some mixed media in the background. And because mine is a silly page about being a mom, I'm such a mom, and bleaching and getting a stain out of my son's white tennis shoes after he spilled some red sauce of some sort. I think it was a red Thai chili dipping sauce that we were having at a restaurant. He and Ava were kind of picking on each other, and a hand went too far and got some sauce on his white shoes. And he's a sneaker freak. I've mentioned this before. And so this photo is in my bathroom where I had all the stuff out. I had the OxyClean, the whitening toothpaste, the toothbrush, the Zout, the vinegar, and what's not pictured here is the thing that actually did the trick, which was a combination of vinegar and baking soda. So the baking soda is not pictured there. And that was after I put the photo out on Facebook, just as kind of a little joke. I had all kinds of suggestions and recommendations come in. And one of you out there suggested baking soda. And I kind of got it down with all these other things. You can kind of see that right there. It was a much bigger spot, but it came out perfect. And so this is a picture of the after. I didn't have a picture of before other than this one, and it's not very close up. Okay, so for that mixed media back there, I'm using these rub-ons, which are from 49 and Market. And I've already done these because I didn't want you to have to sit through me applying all of them. Whoops, that one, I didn't take the backing off of that one. So let me get that on there. And I guess that's lined up. And I'll talk to you while I'm rubbing on this. So this is the easy way to do mixed media. Let Katie Petite do it for you and buy it from 49 and Market. And I absolutely love Katie's rub-ons. And I have I've always liked rub-ons, to be honest. They never went out of favor with me. They kind of stopped being available on the market. It used to be every collection had a set of rub-ons that went with it. And then that stopped. But I still had quite a few. I have I have whole books of basic gray rub-ons, and those I just absolutely love. So these are very different, and she's kind of brought them into the 21st century, if you will. Let's see if that's gonna work. I think it did. Okay, so that's all there. And I picked these particular colors. I mean, they were part of the collection. That's the, I'm losing the collection. But I saved this purple one because I have an idea in mind for that. And I picked these because they kind of, they look messy and dirty, kind of like his shoes were. And those rub-ons and these papers came from my November Mind the Scrap kit. And I kind of like that, so I might try to work that in there somehow. I'm gonna put, because I wanted to put these on first, because I don't want to cover too much of them, so I'm gonna move this paper over to the side. A bit. And we'll go from there. And I cut to make it, this is from a 6x8 pad, and I cut a bit off to make it the shape I wanted, but I don't want to waste the bit that I cut off, so I may turn it around and use the wood grain part. So let's go with this, and then I'm gonna use these bits, and I tore the edges because that's one of the recipe elements. I'm gonna move this kind of back almost even. Let's with this, and I'm gonna cut this and just add it in. And I may as well tear the edge of it, and I'll have it kind of like so. And I'm going to use this photo kind of right in there like that. Okay, let's put some foam. I've backed the photo when I get packaging that is solid white on one side, or even if it's not solid white, but I'll save it and matte photos with it, and then they're really kind of solidly matted there. I want this about like that, and then I'll kind of stick these things in there like so. That's about right. And then this is not going to work unless I pull up that that foam. So now I'm gonna do this. I didn't space that as well as I could have, but that's okay because there are going to be some embellishments over there anyway. Okay, and then this, I do not know where this came from, but I thought it was perfect for here where I can showcase the finished shoe. So I'm going to put a little bit of glue. It is a an acetate overlay that has a frame, and it even has a little this little thing that looks like a holder on the frame. So I'm going to put it up flush with the paper there. And then I'm going to put this on, I think I'm just going to glue it. I was going to raise it up, but I don't think so. And you can kind of see, you can see that background through the clear part, and it looks like a mat on the photo. And that was just kind of a happy accident. I have a couple of flair, actually a few. I've got one that I think I'm going to use here. And I'm going to put the title on it. The reason the title says "Enjoy This" is that I got to enjoy being a mom. James has been doing his own laundry since he was a little kid. His bedroom was in one of the houses we lived in. His bedroom was right near the washing machine and the dryer, and he loved clothes. And when he earned money mowing yards, he would buy what I thought were way too expensive clothes. He was into $70 Ralph Lauren shirts and things like that. And and he didn't want us messing them up by washing them with regular laundry. So he did them himself. And I've got this flair that says "Mom, enjoy this," and it's kind of in the same color thing. I got it to use on a different layout, but I kind of think it works right there. And I'm going to put a sticker there. This one says "Little Details." And I'm going to put it right there. I have another flair that I'm going to put up here at the juncture. And it's got a gray heart, so it goes along with this gray smudge there. Okay, and let me see what other stickers I have. I was gonna title it "Life Captured," and I kind of hate that wasn't a little bit smaller, but I may have something down here. I'm gonna do this, and if this is a mirror on my side, and I'll tell you in a minute what's special about this photo, You can see me taking the photo right there. I'm gonna kind of that's not going in between there. I don't want to cover up that little view of me there, but I'm going to need something to hold it up. But I need it not to show. There. Okay. And then I've got, there's a little bit of a gap right there, and you know I hate gaps. So I'm going to pull one of these little hearts and kind of stick it there on top of that, or do I want it underneath? I can have it right there, and then let's see if I can find a small one. There we go. I don't necessarily like that. This green actually goes with that green, so there. That's, I hadn't planned on doing it that way, but that'll work. And I've got another one that's kind of in this color range that I could use down here. And kind of overlap both the flare and the photo. Okay, what else do I want here? I love that butterfly, and I like butterflies as a symbol of change, but I don't necessarily want the word beautiful on there. So I'm gonna fussy cut that off, save it because I might want it on something else. And I'm gonna put this guy right there with its wing popped up. And I'm gonna hide the part that has a little bit different color from the fussy cutting. I'm gonna go there. Okay. And I've got another one of these. Is it too much to do that? It is. I don't need that. Let's see, what else can we do? There's something down in here. Okay, there's this, yeah, which needs a little strip. These things are the greatest things I have discovered in all of scrap supplies. These Tailored Expressions foam sticky strips. I absolutely love them. I don't know where or when I got them, but they've been sitting in my adhesives that I didn't access until I decided I was going to start using all my adhesives before I bought any new. And these were in there. And oh my gosh, I'm gonna order 10 packages of them because I never ever want to run out. And let's see, there's Life Captured. Here we go. It is in a smaller format here. I do have it because I think that is a perfect sentiment for this. I'm going to tie it in with this. This Enjoy This was a Pink Fresh, and this sticker sheet from Life Captured by Simple Stories. And this little book right here, the 6x8, all of that came from the Mind to Scrap kit. And let me tell you what the book is. It's this one. It's a Simple Stories. I don't think it's Life Captured. It's something to do with fall. I've lost the cover to it, I think. Maybe not. Let's see. It's here. Harvest Market. And so that's where my stuff has come from. And I have some little sentiments here from Simply the Best by Pink Fresh. And let me see if any of these might be good for this, might be useful. There's Oh Man, which kind of describes the shoes. It's kind of perfect for the shoes that he was ready to throw away. He really was prepared to toss them. And I'm so glad I basically got them. I rescued them for him. Let's see. There's Time Well Spent, which is nice. This Gives Me Life. Quality Time, not really worth the hype. Totally loving this right now. I'm gonna go ahead and say that I've used what I needed from there. I'll put them back away. And let's see, maybe one more sticker from here. Can I use one of these little pencils anywhere? How about if I did this like that? And look how perfect this fits right behind there, and I can pop it up, and it just, to me, just adds so much more to the look when you can pop things up. That may be my my personal opinion that is not shared by anyone else, but I do love that. So I think I'm gonna call this done. I will document probably in something that goes behind it, because I really don't want to go around. I really like Lisa's design where everything's kind of centered, and so I'm happy with that. So thank you for watching, and like I said, this was the December 15th challenge accepted sketch, and I will be doing December 22nd next, and we'll see how that one turns out. Thank you. Bye.